I think the area of the market that's captured investors' attention this year has definitely been the ESG market, ethical investing. TAM's been positioned in the ESG ethical space for nearly 7 years now. We've very much been tailoring our portfolios, especially in the ethical space, to be ready for this appetite. The first thing that I would say investors need to concentrate on is don't get too preoccupied with the amount of different investments that are out there. There's so many different variants. There's ESG investing, green investing, socially responsible investing, religious investing. What we tried to do at TAM is we tried to focus on giving clients the best exposure to all of those different products. But the things that the mainstream market need to be aware of, that they need to remind themselves of, is the myth that ethical investing doesn't generate you the same returns as mainstream investing. Is just broken. Companies today that are operating in a more environmentally responsible way, in a more socially responsible way, they're more streamlined, the balance sheets look better. And for that reason, investors are more interested in those companies because they're more attractive investment opportunities.
It's interesting because talking about ethics, one of the fastest growing areas of investment for TAM in the past 12 months has been the Sharia investments, which may seem unusual, but it's become almost mainstream. TAM has positioned itself quite well in the market, simply because having been involved with this area of investment now for coming up to 5 years, we've actually got a bit of pedigree and a bit of history. And it seems that our competitors have been bizarrely pulling out of this market. I think what's making us different at the moment is we've been able to reduce our costs. I think we're seeing much better product come to the market, allows us to diversify the investment proposition much more solidly, and the investment returns have been quite outstanding. What's also been interesting is the providers of Sharia product have stepped up to the plate more in the last 12 to 18 months, and we're seeing much more available product that we can use, which sort of goes against our major competitors pulling out. I think the market for Sharia is only going to grow.
And what do I think about this year's election? The first thing I think is everyone's sick of it. I think everyone in the UK is completely drowned with political noise, and we want to get this over and done with as quickly as possible. It looks like it's going to be a Conservative majority. How much so will very much depend on Nigel Farage and the Brexit Party if they decide to stand down entirely. How do we think this is going to affect investors and stock markets? Uncertainty is what rules in the UK at the moment. A lot of the domestic stocks have been very depressed. You could expect to see a lot of the domestic stocks that have their revenue generated from within the UK start to rally on a Conservative majority, because it means that we're going to get the Brexit that's on the table at the moment, and that is some certainty. And all companies need in the UK is a little bit of certainty to start spending again. And once they start to get spending, you're going to start to see their balance sheets grow, you're going to start to see performance come back into the UK market. And that's where you're going to see the investors start to move back into those stocks, and you're going to start to see those stocks rally.